Hunter Kelly with Rare Country here on Facebook Live with Billy Currington. It's the second time we've ever done this, so thank you for kind of being a guinea pig for us today, Billy Currington.
You're welcome.
We got some fan questions today. First of all, though, I know everybody wants to know, did you watch the Super Bowl last night?
I did not.
You did not?
I didn't. And I was very interested in it,
Yeah.
but I had other things going on, so
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance.
You're a busy man.
A busy man.
Okay.
And I also was headed here to Nashville last night.
Okay. Were you down in Georgia?
I was down in Georgia.
Okay. All right.
I was 8 or 9 hours away. So.
Okay. He's a busy man. No time even for the Super Bowl,
No.
y'all. Well, let's start off. Tabitha wants to know, what's the first thing you do when you get back on your bus after a show?
It's a sweat fest, we're soaking wet.
Yeah.
And so the first thing I'll do is take the clothes off and jump straight in the shower.
Yeah.
And put a little fresh set on and then go say hello to some people that I've seen out there or whatever. Or news backstage.
But you don't go out there and meet the fans after the show sweaty. They might like that.
Yeah, they might not though.
People are still like Towers with Elvis sweat, for a long time. People wanted just...
Oh, man. What a legend he was there.
I know, But
his sweat's a little different than my sweat. We're not the same. He's Elvis.
Yeah, he is Elvis.
But yeah, that's the first thing, and then it goes from there. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fun progression. All right. Next up, Phyllis wants to know, why did you choose to record your new single, It Don't Hurt Like It Used to? There's no heartbreak in that song.
It sounds like a little
bit.
Yeah. That song was accidentally written. I was actually singing the song Donut at Dan Huff's house, doing the vocal, and I left there. It's a long story short, and ended up on the way home about 6 p.m. At Major Bob Publishing Company was the place that gave me my first publishing deal. And I used to actually sleep on their couch in there in the same room that we wrote the song. And so when I entered in the room, it was Kerry Barlow and Shy Carter, who I actually had just talked to, that invited me to come over. He's a boy from LA. But anyway, we started writing the song. It accidentally fell out. Recorded it right there in the room. And I had, busy man, remember, had things to do. And I left a couple hours after that and never thought about the song ever again. I never did. It wasn't until like 2 months later, my manager, John Dennis, calls me up and says, "Hey man, what about this It Don't Hurt Like It Used to that you wrote?" I said, "Oh, you heard that? Sorry about that, man." And he's like, "No, man, it's like, you should consider this in recording it." So he sent me the copy that we actually recorded. I didn't even get a copy of it. And I listened to it and I was like, man, he might be right on this. This sounds pretty good.
So you just got hit singles laying around you forget about.
I can't tell you how many songs I've written just like that, and it's sitting on my phone or it's sitting on my computer and they never seen the light of day. And it's because I'm kind of shy about my own material. I think that's what it is. Yeah. I think your personal feelings and just your artwork itself, you always want people to love you and love it.
Yeah.
And so my own personal art is something I'm shy to put out there other than other people's songs. Now, so maybe that's why I don't.
Yeah. Now we got a question from Cassie. It's more of a request. Can you sing a few bars of Hey Girl?
Hey girl, what's your name, girl?
That was for you, Cassie.
Yeah, that was a couple.
Okay, Barbara wants to know, what's your favorite song ever in the history of the world? What's your favorite?
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Because there's so many great songs in the world. But, there's a song called Sweet Music Man that was written by Kenny Rogers.
Oh, yeah. I've heard you say that.
And there's a good story about it. So maybe look up the story because he could tell it more exact than I could. But I think it was written about Waylon and his wife or something.
Yeah.
But Sweet Music Man, I'd say that's one of my favorite all time.
When are you going to record that song? I've heard you sing it before.
It's on YouTube. Go check it out. YouTube. Sweet Music Man with Keith Urban and
Vince Gill.
Vince Gill at the Nashville Arena.
Yeah, y'all did that all for the Hall.
For the Hall, yeah.
So that was one of the stand-up moments from that.
Oh,
I love that moment. Ashley wants to know, what embarrassing music will we find like on your iPod or on like playlists you have? Like, what's your guilty pleasure?
Embarrassing? I mean, I don't feel embarrassed by anything I got on my iPod.
Or maybe surprising.
There's no Sesame Street. There's no weird fetish type stuff on there. It's just like Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, all the old greats. You know, Jack Johnson, and of course, all the great country acts of today. I love all the new people, and I download their music too. Yeah. So it's a little bit of everything.
Maybe, yeah.
Wait, there was an album.
Yeah, I think there's an album title there somewhere.
And that's why I titled that, because that's really what that, you know, that's what I feel about music a lot.
And Kelsey Ballerini on there? You're going on tour with her. I know that's exciting. Do you think you might sing with her at any point? Because that seems like, you know, a duet might be a good moment.
I think something will come up. I think it'll happen once we've gotten to kind of know each other and see what her style is more about and what mine is and how they match. And I look forward to doing that. But Kelsey Ballerini, one of the sweetest people I've ever met. I got to do a show with her last year, and she was so nice to everybody, and so was her tour manager.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody that works for Kelsey, it's almost like she's been doing this business for years. She's got it all under control. And so it was very pleasant for my crew. And we went to, after the shows, we were like, if we can get her next year, let's do it. And so we set out to get Kelsey. Hey, and we did it. Yeah. If you can dream it, it can come true.
Kelsey's like a field of dreams.
Yeah, it was a dream for us to have her.
Would you give a shout out to Caitlin?
Oh yeah, no, we got Kate. We need to give Caitlin a happy birthday wish. She's out there. Caitlin.
Do you know her?
I don't know, but maybe, you know, we could meet Caitlin. But it is her birthday.
Caitlin, happy birthday.
Okay, we got a question from a woman named Doris. Doris wants to know if you ever go for older women.
I love older women. Woo! I love younger women, older women. I just love women, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really, you know, whatever that word is, put them over in boxes.
No,
it's just one big box.
Oh.
When you get asked questions like this, what do you say?
What do you say?
What do you say?
You love
That's what this thing should be titled. What do you say?
Here's one from Norma. This is a little easier. Do you like Mexican food?
I love Mexican food.
Where do you go for it here in Nashville when you're here? Is there a spot?
Yeah, like that Tex-Mex place. I mean, I love authentic Mexican, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that Chuy's.
Chuy's.
I was there. Simple as Chuy's.
I was there yesterday.
Chuy's, you rock. You were?
Yeah.
You loved it too, right?
I do. Yeah, I got that frozen margarita.
Oh, they got the best frozen.
Yeah, it's sitting a little strawberry in there. Beth wants to know: Do you get sick of traveling? Do you ever get homesick when you're out on the road?
I like that question because sometimes you do. Home means everything to me. Down in South Georgia, the most beautiful people in the land down there. I'm so thankful that I grew up there. I miss it every time I leave the yard. Every time. The minute I leave, I'm. But then, of course, when I get out on the road and get out on stage, and you kind of forget about home for a minute, and we have our fun. But fortunately, the way our business is set up, we get to go home every few days, unless we're on a West Coast run. We're out for like 3 weeks, but we get to go home, so I don't miss it too bad. But sometimes there is those times where you're like, gotta stay here.
Man, Dorothy wants to cook you some biscuits. Would you let Dorothy cook you some biscuits?
I'd really love some biscuits, Dorothy. You know,
maybe some cheddar biscuits. I had a cheddar biscuit earlier today.
You did?
Downtown, yeah. Maybe we should put some cheddar in there for you.
Man, you know, used to make the best biscuits. I don't even know if they still exist anymore. I'm sure they do. Red Lobster.
Well, you know, Beyonce, like her new song, she talks about taking her man to Red Lobster
for a biscuit.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you can't even get into Red
biscuit.
I guess you can't even get into Red Lobster right now because Beyonce just mentioned it.
Dang. They're gonna start lining up here in Nashville.
I know. Yeah, I'm thinking about calling for a reservation for Valentine's Day before it gets too crazy at the Red Lobster.
You gotta go there. But I say yes to that. It's one of my favorite things.
Now Brenda wants to know: Are you really good at drinking beer? I mean, I know you're pretty good, but have you gotten really good?
I'm still pretty good at drinking beer. Not really good. I never want to get really good at drinking beer because you know what happens when someone gets really good at drinking alcohol all the time, and that's just not me.
Yeah.
But I'm on moderation.
Moderation.
Everything in moderation. So
Pretty good.
I'm just pretty good.
So Heidi wants to know about your pup. How's he doing? Your dog.
Oh, I don't have a dog. I had a dog. At
What
one
happened?
time. Paco.
What happened to Paco?
Paco's gone.
Where'd he go?
He left this earth.
Oh no, I didn't know.
I know.
When did that happen?
Paco left the earth. I don't know what happened, but he was 7 years old, and there's a long story to it.
Yeah.
It involves doctors and this and that,
Oh gosh.
and mistakes maybe. I don't know, but long story short, my buddy's gone.
Oh no, I'm so
And
sorry.
it's been about a year.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. I didn't know.
No worries.
Yeah.
I miss him like crazy, but
Yeah.
that's just life.
Yeah. You think you're gonna get another road buddy, maybe? Another pup?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
He's a horse.
You got a horse? Where's the horse?
I got a horse. Like around Christmas time, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna get a horse. And he follows me around like Paco did.
What's the horse's name?
His name's Seamus. Seamus.
That sounds like Irish or something.
I don't know where it derived from, but I've noticed there's a couple horses in the world named Seamus.
Yeah.
I think it's like back in the fighting days, you know.
That's a strong name.
But he's a great horse. He's a Tennessee Walker, and he's a Palomino,
All right.
and he's beautiful.
Are you good at riding and everything?
Hey, I've never owned horses, but all my sisters did growing up,
Yeah.
and so they kind of showed me here and there. But I've learned a lot about horses
Yeah.
in the past month, and I feel like I'm the horse whisperer. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
I'm the
I can
horse
see that
whisperer.
about you.
It just is what it is, but
Yeah.
I'm good with that horse.
Well, I
Him
mean,
and me are like this.
do you look into his? You feel like you look into his soul? Or
At
looking
first, he was looking at me like this.
giving you side eye.
He was giving me that eye. He bucked me off. I decided I wanted to ride him bareback for one of the first times I got on him, and he bucked me off.
Yeah.
But since then, we've gotten
Okay.
he knows I'm
Okay.
his deal
Connection.
now. Yeah. So no more bucking and no more looking at me funny and follows me around like I said, like a dog, and we have the best time.
All right. Welcome, Seamus.
Seamus, welcome Seamus.
Krista wants to know if you can do a handstand. You don't, and if you feel like actually doing one. But can you? Are you able to do a handstand?
I can do handstands with my eyes closed, or I don't know what I was gonna try to come up and say something funny, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
But I can do handstands at any given time.
Yeah.
Maybe because growing up on a beach,
Yeah.
it's kind of the thing to do on the beach. It's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. But not today. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. No, we don't. And
On this deer rug or whatever.
yeah.
that
We're
is.
running out of time. Is there any parting word you want to say to all our people out there in Facebook land?
Shoot. Most of all, I hope you learn about 7 of the songs, or all of them, on the Summer Forever album, because we're going to be playing quite a few of them on the Summer Forever tour.
Okay.
2016 with Kelsey Ballard.
Yeah. Go put that on. Thank you
Check
so
it out.
much.
That's right. BC Coconut Man at Instagram.
Yeah, he's one of the best Instagrams in country western music, bar none. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Hunter Kelly with Rare Country.